Hi guys, we're gonna do 2023 February March paper 2. So let's start. I've already extracted the resource file. So these are the files that we are supposed to have. Just double check. Prices, scientists, staff, stamp, test, and vision. Okay, let's start. We're gonna open evidence document. Then we're gonna make sure your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. And then save this evidence document. Make sure you know where you are saving your file, don't lose it. And please change it to a Word document. Alright, you need to place screenshot in this document of the evidence as you are instructed to produce. Now, task 2. You are going to produce a report for Tawara Education about STEM subjects. The company uses a corporate house style for all their documents. Paragraph styles must be created and applied as instructed. The body text style has already been applied to the whole document. You must not amend the style. So we're going to open stem.rtf. Put it aside. Okay, the page set to A4, landscape, 2 cm margin. Do not make any changes. You can check, but don't change. I'm not going to check. I'm going to skip. Save this document in your work area with this file name. So we're going to save as this PC. So it's going to go STEM news and change to Word document. Next, make sure it is saved in the format of the software you're using, which is Word document. Place in your evidence document a screenshot to show that this file has been saved. So you need to open your File Explorer and make sure there's evidence of the file type. So your file type, make sure it's fully visible. And now you take a screenshot. Let me uncheck, take again. So this will be my evidence for step 1. Control S throughout. Okay, next, place in your footer 2 things, one on the left side and another one on the right side. So if you want to do this, you have to go to insert, footer, choose the 3-column option, because on the left we want the page number. So don't choose this. If you choose this, all the other placeholder will go missing. Choose this, current position. A plain number will do. We don't have anything in the middle, we're going to delete. Then on the right, we're going to put your name, center number, and candidate number. Control S. So on the left got page number, on the right got our details. So all the alignments match the page margin. If you type within the placeholder, it will automatically within the page margin. So not to worry. No other text included. So like just now, in the middle we didn't use. If you leave it without deleting, you won't get this 1 mark because there's other text. So make sure you delete the placeholder that you are not using. The footer is displayed on all pages. Yes. So guarantee 1 mark there. Question 3. Create and store the following styles, basing each on default or normal paragraph style. So you can click the arrow here to get your style manager and then click add, or you can straight create style. But be careful where you place your cursor. So when I put my cursor, let's say here at the top, first paragraph, this is subtitle. As you create, this would change according to your current style that you just created. So make sure after you're done everything, you change back to subtitle. That's why where you put your cursor is very important. If you choose to put here in the middle of the paragraph, make sure you click back. So let's say I put my cursor here. So I know this is body. Later I'll change back. So So create a new style. So the style name is ST subhead. Must based on normal. Okay, sans serif font, example is Arial, done. Font size is 14. Center align. All caps, the one we're gonna go to font. All caps and bold. Okay, spacing, we're gonna go paragraph. Single line spacing. Before is 0, after is 9. Press OK. Then OK. Next, I'm gonna continue to create. Later, I change back to body for this line. So ST table. Serif font, that means Times New Romans. 11. Left align. Italic, not bold. Please uncheck the bold. And then single line spacing, you can just go to paragraph. Single, and then this is 0. Before is 0. Press OK. OK. Next. Bullet. ST. Bullet. Change to normal. We have serif font again. 11. Left. Okay. This one got bullet, so numbering. It's a bullet with square bullet. Press OK. And then paragraph. They see to the left margin, so we're going to change the indentation to the left is 0. Before and after is 0, single line spacing. Press OK. Then OK. So I'm going to change this back to body, which was the original style. Okay, next, take a screenshot to show that you have defined the setting for ST subhead style. So they only ask for this, so you only show this. And then take a screenshot. Press OK to close this. Go to your evidence. This is your evidence for step 3. You can resize, not too small, but reasonable size. Make sure there is evidence that you have the based in on normal style. So there is an evidence. Where to see? One, you can see from top, or you can see at the bottom here based on normal. Okay? Okay, continuing. Question 4. Display the name, style names created in step 3 in Style Manager. This is Style Manager. And we're going to take a screenshot to show that you have created, named, and saved the styles. Parent screen, this part. So this is the evidence for my step 4, which is this. Control S. Next. The style SD title has already been created. So we're going to modify. Again, the placement of our cursor is very important. I'm going to stay in this line. So we're going to modify title. Sans serif font, that means Arial. Font size is 36. Center align. Bold, not italic. Underline. Okay. Single line spacing before is 0, after is 0. Press OK. You can press OK. Next, apply this style to the title text, Tawara School STEM Development. So we're going to put our cursor here, click ST title. It will change. Place in your evidence document a screenshot of the style setting for ST title style to show the changes that you have made. So we're going to click right click and then modify. Print screen this. Oops. Again. Press OK to close. Then it will be evidence for step 5. Here. Let's resize a little. Okay, save. Question 6. Below the title, I'm going to close this. Now, below the title, enter. Gonna type innovations in science education, and we're gonna apply the style. ST subtitle has already been created and stored. Apply the style to the text. So cursor here. We want subtitle. Cannot see, don't worry, just click at the style manager, subtitle, and make sure you follow exactly. The capital letter has to be capital letter. Control S. Innovations in science education. Very safe. Apply ST bullet from the text. Working in terms until developing own solution. Bullet done. Control S. Okay, identify 7 subheading and then apply subhead. So this is what I'm going to do. This one, bring out a little, put it at the side. Okay, identify 7. So 1 subhead, 2. Let me double check. Subheads should be what? Center line. You see, it's wrong. I made a mistake. But in my screenshot, this is wrong. Thank God. So let's modify again. Should be center align. Sans serif 11, bold, all caps. Yes. Before, after. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot again. Press OK. So I'm going to replace that with this. Oops. Subhead, yeah. Okay, let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Control S. Okay, then I think I'm gonna close the style. Done. Question 10. Change the page layout so that the subheading "Why is the STEM approach to learning?" So starting from here until and all the following text. Here's the key. So we're gonna highlight from here until the end. Highlight everything. So we're gonna change it to 2 column of equal width with 1 centimeter space. So layout, columns. Don't choose this. Go for more columns. 2 column. Make sure this is checked. And then this one, 1 centimeter. Press OK. So you should get something like this. Okay, Control S. Next, locate the table. Okay, and then insert a new row above chemistry. Chemistry, a new row above chemistry. Then we're gonna type biology 50, 40. Next, merge the cells and center align the text in the first row. So we're gonna merge and center align. Control S. Apply ST table style to row 2 to 9. So row 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, highlight, home, table. Okay, let me double check. Is my style correct or not? No. Why am I making mistake? It's okay. You check. Not bold, only italic, 11, 0 spacing. Okay. And is it supposed to be all caps? Modify. The mistake is here. Supposed to be based on normal. Times New Roman. Correct. 11. no bold, only italic, left align, spacing, single, 0, 0. Okay, good. Let me check my bullet. Is my bullet correct or not? Based on normal. Yep. Okay, let's continue for table. I've applied. Make sure no data is wrapped. So from here we can see that there's no wrap data. If there is any, this is how you do it. You select your table by clicking this symbol. Click on auto-fit content. So it will make sure all the information is in the single line if it's possible. And then all grid line is displayed when printed, that means got border. And then all border and data fit the column width. So make sure you take up the whole column width. Best is this. But I will bring it in a little bit so they don't exceed. Just like this. The sky, the side as well. Okay, just nice. Then there's a 6-point space after the table. As you can see, the table and the word here, there's no space. What I usually do is I put my cursor right at the front of the first letter, and then I go for before spacing because it's quite difficult to do after. So before space is 6-pointer. Then you see, because sometimes you can put a cursor here at after spacing, but sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. So I saved my time. I just put before spacing 6 for the first line. 11. Import the image scientist and place it in the paragraph beginning with will the gender disparity. Let's see. I can see it here. We're gonna put the picture. Insert. Okay, done. Reflect the image so that the flask is on the right. Then format. Resize the height to 2 centimeter. Aspect to ratio, that means do not change the width. And then wrap text, and there's a position. So you can choose this. Wrap text first. Number 2, go for this arrangement. Horizontally where they want. Horizontally they want on the left to the column. Done. Vertically they want to be at the top of the paragraph, top of the line. Press OK. So you don't need to drag your pictures. You're not messing it up. Ctrl S. Now check for spelling, proofread it. Make sure it's all okay. The table and the column is, what is it? The list is not split. There's no redundant often. There's no awkward blank pages and spaces. It's consistent. The last line is on a new page, so which is not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to page break this to the next page. So it's all together and it's still 2 pages. And if you want, you can bring this one to the other side. But you can't press Ctrl and Enter, it will break page. You need to choose this one, column break. Then it will be nicely arranged. So everything looks professional. Ctrl S. And put aside, we're going to print this document. So this will be our first printout. I'm going to export. Save. So this is how it looks like. Okay, can close this. Next one, database. Okay, let's create database. Access. Okay, blank database. Sure, save it in our folder. Desktop. Okay, the name of the database, they don't care. Alright, let's start. Please read the top part. Students at the Tawara High School are placed in one of 4 groups which are called houses. These houses are Jupiter, Mars, Neptune and Saturn. You are now going to prepare some report based on the school test. We are going to use the database package and import this file. So to import is external data. Make sure it's under import. From a text file. CSV is generic text format. We want test. Okay. They say not import English. Later we change. Okay. Alright. Next. So first row is the column title. Next. Okay, let's check the file type, data type. All text until maths. Integer. Because 0 decimal place is integer. Integer, integer, integer. Next. For primary key, registration code is the primary key. Okay. So next. Finish. They say accept English field, right? So we're going to change it. So we do 1. You go to design view. You have English here. Delete this row. Yes. Now you have no more English. That's the easiest. Or you can delete the column from your CSV itself. Then you can import. Okay, now they want to set to 0 decimal place. So please change your decimal place here to 0. The moment you choose integer, it will automatically be 0 decimal place. Not to worry about it, but just in case. Okay, this is normal view. This is how it looks like. Okay, save the data. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing field name, data type, primary key. So design view. Our screenshot is gonna look like this. You can see field name, data type, and primary key. So this is evidence for step 18. Control S. Next, import houses. Browse. Houses. Okay. Okay, set house code as your primary key. They didn't give other details. First row is the title. Okay, looks like everything is text. So primary key is house code. Finish. Examine stuff to identify the most appropriate field to be the primary key. Import this file as a new table in your database using this field as your primary key. So we're going to import again. Import stuff. Again, no detail, even primary key they ask you to choose yourself. So how to choose a primary key? You have 4 fields here. Yeah, 4 fields. You need to choose a field that you think it would be the most unique one and it can be used in other table easily. So the most unique one, everything here is unique, correct? But normally teacher's name, we don't take it because teacher's name can repeat. Same, you can have the same name for 2 people. Okay, subject as well. Can have 2 English already. And then here, the position also repeating. So the most unique one is the class code. And it can be easily used in another table. Next, primary key is my own primary key. Finish. Place in your evidence document Screenshot showing the field names, data type, and primary key used for each table. So we have another two tables, staff and house. Design view for staff. It's this. So evidence. Let's bring this down. I'm gonna put the houses first. Design view. Okay. Save. Continuing. Okay, edit the following record in the task table. Changing records. So registration. This one. 29. 2016-029. We're going to change the class code from 6B to 6T. Control S. Okay, check your data entry for error. Usually if it's error, if there uses any data validation, you get pop out. Normally no, but just check if you've entered at the correct place or not, and then it's safe. Now we're going to create relationships. So let's close all the tables. Create. We have, not create, database 2. My bad. Relationships. Okay, let's start to create relationships. Primary key field of staff table. Let's drag and drop. And the class code of the task table. So primary key of staff table is this, and class code. Where's class code? Here. All you need to do is drag and drop at the correct place. Sorry. Okay, this is one way, but of course it will be running up and down. So in this, I can see that there's one-to-many relationship. Usually this is how it should be, and especially the question will be showing already one-to-many relationship between the tables. So you can take a screenshot of this to prove that this is one of the relationship. You still got one more. So question 21, step 21. Okay, create. Next one is primary key of the houses. Okay, we didn't have any house, drop it. Primary key of the house with the house code in here. Okay, another method is you double click here. Wait, cancel. Okay, let's why are they not detecting? Okay, let's try this method again. House code. Okay, now here I'm going to change. For the test table, it is house code again. Okay, this is what we want. Screenshot. Create. So this is what we have. Control S. Let's make it smaller a bit. Okay, good. Perfect. Oops, don't move. Okay, this is what you have. If let's say, like just now, they repeat the test table and test table, don't bring in your test table again. Then you are creating a duplicate. It won't work. There's only be 3 tables because you imported 3 tables. Control S and you can close the relationship. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna create a report. Before you create a report, you must create a query. So we're gonna create a query wizard. A simple query. Okay, we're gonna use this part. Let me highlight here to import. Okay, but make sure your filtering part here, where there's a condition like gender, signs, and class code, is also been imported. Okay, like gender is already here, signs it's here as well, class code is here, so no worries. So we're gonna import this in this sequence. First is family name. If it's not from this table, then you change the table. Family names they're gonna find. Family name followed by gender. Gender, teacher's name, and then we have science, we have maths, computer science, design technology, house name, and class code. You can press next. Next. This one, you can either straight put the title of the report or you can put step 22. It's okay. Then you can press finish. This is what we have. So in query, we will do filtering. The green highlights here. You go to design view. I don't want this. Okay, here under criteria. So for gender, we only want F. Tab. For science, I want 80 or more. That means more than or equals to 80. Control S. For class code, here, contains 6. That means we don't care what's in front and behind. So we put asterisk, 6 asterisk. Control S. Okay, now you run. You check. Gender should all should be female. And then for science, it's all 80 and above, as you can see. For class code, as long as it contains 6. We already filter out. Next, we're going to create our table now. So we're going to create table. Not table, sorry, report. So report, reset. So we want everything from our query that we did in step 22. So we just do this. Next. We want it to be not grouped. That means it's like everything is one flow. This one, it's grouped based on house name. This is grouped based on teacher name and class code. We want everything flows. So choose, just randomly choose. No, I'm sorry, not randomly choose. You select and see which one is most suitable one. Now it's correct. Okay, next. No, we don't want any grouping. Don't sort here because it will change the arrangement. Next. Okay, now we're going to choose what kind of report they want. Tabular report, tabular report. Let's look for the layout, orientation. This is sorting, calculate, label, orientation. To be landscape. Change to landscape. Next, title. So this is our title. So we're going to write STEM Science class for 2024. Then finish. Okay, this is what we have. Okay, let's check if we have everything or not. Double confirm. We got family name, we got gender, then teacher's name, science. You can see later we're going to resize. Maths, I assume this is computer science. I guess this is science. And then this is design technology. You can see technology, then house name, and then we have class code. Okay, here's one of the key. The questions say that it has to be single page width. It doesn't mean that when you print only one page. You can have more than one page, but all the columns should fit within the one page wide. Okay, so that means I should have all my columns in like this, one page. It cannot extend to the page to the right. It can go down, cannot go left and right. Okay, now let's resize. You go to layout view, then we're going to resize. So let's say I'm going to resize the name because I can see we got a bit of space. Make sure you select the title, control and select the data. Then you can resize easily. Same goes to gender. I'm gonna just do this until I take up almost evenly. I'm gonna move the teachers a bit. You can even use your arrows in your keyboard. So I'm gonna push to the right. Okay, not bad. Okay. Now I can see all the columns, and it's within that one page. I can see all the columns. There's no extension to the right. Okay, and the number of pages doesn't matter unless they say in single page. That's it. Now Control S. Let's continue. Let's sort. We're gonna do sorting. To sort, it has to be in layout view. Okay, and under layout view you see report layout design and this one group and sort. Let's sort. Add sort. Okay, they want to sort in ascending order of teacher's name. So teacher's name, ascending order, A at the top, and then descending order of signs. Add another sort. Signs, descending order, that means largest to the smallest. Control S. Okay, next, done. So also done. Calculate. Let me highlight different color. Alright. Calculate the number of students and place it at the end of the report. They didn't specifically tell where exactly end of the report, under which column. If they didn't tell, then it's okay. Alright. So you just need to choose maybe number of students, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click anywhere in the report. Maybe I want it to be at the bottom of this. Then you go to totals. Oops, not column. Totals. We're just gonna count the records. That means got how many rows, because one row represents one student. Count record. Then at the end it will automatically have a number. So this is where we're gonna edit the labeling part. Has the label new science group size fully visible on the left of this value? So we have this value here. Okay, we want a label on the left. So I usually go for design view, and then I move to the right, and this is where we counted just now. Okay, I'm just gonna add a label. This is label. Draw a box on the left of this number, and then you write new science group size. Then later we can adjust where we want it to be. So it's too far. This one we can move a little bit here. This, try not to go up and down. I accidentally did that. Let's increase the size a little, make it bold. Maybe this one as well, make it bold. Oops, no need to have sizes, need to have color. Okay, looks okay, not bad. Okay, next, we are not done until here done. Okay, our title should be at the top of the page, larger font size, yes, at the top. Okay, done. Display your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer so that it will appear in the same position for every page. Make sure no other data is displayed at the footer. So at the footer, we only want this information. So now you can go to your print view. So in the print view, here you can change to next page. I can see that on both pages, the date and the page number is repeating. So it's the footer. So wherever the page number and the date is, that's the footer. And the question C, we shouldn't have this except for our information. So we're going to go to the design view. This is the date and this is the page number. So I'm going to create my information. Don't edit the existing box because they use function. So don't edit. Create your own label. Okay, let's type. See. Let's create a little bit higher. Okay, type your information. This one we don't want because the question says cannot have other information. And let me double confirm if they want at any specific place or not. Your name, center number, candidate number in the footer. So it appears on every page. No, there's no left and right. They just said that. Now you go to print view. Now you have your information on both pages. Okay. All right. Let's see. But not very happy about it because there's only two rows. But it's okay. It's not wrong. Okay, let's continue because they didn't say single page. They say single page wide. That's all. Okay, place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula using to calculate the number of students. So which is this? Scroll. This one. So I want to move to the right so that you can fully see the formula. And please expand. Okay. Now take a screenshot of this. So this is the screenshot for 22. Step 22. Save. Okay, continuing. Let's go back to the layout view to put back things. Okay, Ctrl S. Now we're gonna print this report. So I can print. Of course, in exam we're gonna print it, but now we're gonna save it in PDF. To STEM Science class for 2024. Save. Ctrl S. Next. Okay, using the field from all tables, produce a tabular report again. So we're gonna create another query. Create query wizard. So we're gonna use these fields, but let's check for the filter if they have everything there or not. Class code. There's no class code, but we're gonna import and not showing it. House name. Got okay. So okay. Don't import from query, please. Go back to the tables. Okay, let's go for gender. First is gender, then family name, then given name, then a house name. Then we have maths, computer science, then teacher's name. Then as I said, we're going to import the class code. But we're going to disable so that it won't show. So I'm just going to put step 23. Save. Okay, let's go to here. Okay, how to disable this part. Uncheck this. It show, right? We don't want it to show. We uncheck. Ctrl S. Okay, now we want to filter. Class code is 5C. Save. House name, where's it? House name is Mars. Ctrl S. Run. That's it. Okay, if you want to double check, you can just check this box. Now you see it's all 5C, but we don't want it to show. That's why we uncheck this. Save. Now let's export this to a report. Create report wizard. From query step 23, we want everything from here. Let's double check. Gender, family name, given name, house name, maths, computer science, and teacher's name. We don't want any grouping. They say not group. Do not group the data. The one, no sorting here as well. Okay, it's a tabular data. Orientation is portrait. Oopsie. Portrait. Next. Title. Very important. So title is Year 5 Test Report for Maths. Finish. Okay, title done. Okay, let's continue. Let's sort. You can sort. If you want to resize, please go ahead and resize. But let me check if I need, yes, I need to resize. Let me resize first. Okay? Because I cannot see science and maths. So we're going to move the gender a bit. And this, and this, and this to the left. Let us sort. Okay, group and sort. How they want it to be sort. Let me change different color. Yeah. Erase. Sort the data in ascending order of gender. And sort gender ascending order. And then ascending order. Oh, sorry. Ascending order. Ascending order of family name. Family name. And then ascending order. Control S. We don't need this anymore. Okay, single page. See, this is single page. Go to print view and make sure there's no next page, no button here. So it's all like this. Alright, this is called single page view. Done. Calculate the average maths mark in this selection and position this number below the maths column. Now layout view, click at maths. We want to calculate the average. Total average. It will automatically be down here. Okay. Next, display this average mark with 0 decimal place. We are gonna do this. Property sheet, and then here, decimal place is 0, but then it is showing. So I'm gonna change to integer. See if there's any integer or not. Okay, fix. Yeah, fix will do. If it's not fixed just now was what? It should be 46, so fix is a great option. If you want specific number of decimal places, fix is your answer. Save. Done. Okay, can close this. Then label average math score on the left of this value. So design view. Then we're gonna oops. Open again accidentally close. Enable content. This one, yeah. We wanted to add a label on the left. Reach maths score. Okay, sure got screenshot to put the formulas. So before I nicely arrange, I just do this first. So print screen, taking the screenshot. This is for step 23. Save, put it down. Okay, let me arrange nicely now. So this is 2 to the side, the one exactly under the maths. Okay, this one I can move to the right. Okay, nearer. Make sure the capital letters I follow. Average maths score. Okay, done. Title. Can't fully see. I'm gonna resize. Save. And check the spelling. Report for Mars. Okay, done. Your name, center number, and candidate number at the bottom of the report. And they didn't ask us to remove anything. They didn't say that's the only thing that should be there. So we have the option whether to leave it or not. So I'm gonna just resize this so that it's smaller and doesn't take up that much of space. Then I'm gonna type my information in the middle. And check, print view. Okay, I have my information. It's single page, literally just single page. This is exactly below a bridge mark and got label, title looks okay. Computer science, C, it's not very fully visible. So we're gonna resize a bit. I'm gonna move the maths a little. So I have to move this as well. Okay, let me try again. Print view. See everything? Okay, everything looks okay. Now we're gonna print this. Print. This is print out 3, year 5. Test report for mass. Next, export the report in step 23 in PDF. That's what we just did. So we're gonna save the exported file in your workplace in the name year 5. So I'm gonna close this because we're gonna save. And instead of writing this, they want us to save it as year 5 because they want a screenshot of this. So let's place in your evidence document screenshot of the exported file saved in your work area. Make sure the evidence of name and file type is there. So print screen, this is what they wanted for step 24. Then we're going to print our evidence document and we are done for the evidence document. Can close. Control S, finish. Okay, next one, task 5. So you're going to create a short presentation. All slides must be consistent layout and formatting. So let's open PowerPoint. The site, open this, browse, desktop, recording, this one. Change to all files and we're going to open Vision, this one. Okay, 6 slides, yes. Unless otherwise instructed, all slides must be in title and bullet layout. Done. Make sure your name, center number, and candidate number appear on the same position. To do that, we're going to change to master view. So let's go to view, slide master, go to the top one. Okay, so the footer here, I'm going to write my information. Be safe, just in case. Browse desktop. Okay. Close, and you still won't be able to see because you didn't enable it. You go to insert. No, not command. Where's the? Yeah. You need to check this one. Okay. Then you can actually write here. I should have written here. Apply to all. Now you can have your information at the same position. Okay, next. Format the first slide so that the title layout applied without bullet. So the layout is title layout, no bullet. Okay, the title and subtitle are center aligned in the middle of the slide. That's what a title layout will do. Done. Change the layout of the slide with the title, our top, where is it? This one. To the title with two placeholders side by side. This one. This one. Title with two placeholder. Done. Next, we're going to open the CSV, Marks Corp. Okay, we're going to open this. Now we're going to create a vertical bar chart comparing the average marks for each subject except for English. So we don't want English. You have two options. Either not to select this, or you can just delete this, or you can move it to the side. It's up to you. So let's say, alright, I cut this and I just insert cut cell. So when I highlight, I just highlight like this. I can exclude English. So what do they want us to calculate? To create a vertical bar chart comparing the average mark for each subject except for English for boys and girls. Subject, boys and girls. Vertical bar chart. This one. Done. Subject name in full on category axis. Yes, 3 subjects. Oh, I didn't include science. 4 subjects. Okay, done. Title. Average marks compared. Done. Only the data value above each bar. So, data label. Hello. Okay, this one. So, a legend to identify. Yes, there's legend. You see, only the data value above each bar. And that's only left. Okay, 5 marks. What we're going to do on the slide with our performance, place the chart step 25 on the right placeholder. Copy this. Go to this is the right placeholder. Just paste this. Done. Save. Okay. Let me double confirm this part. Do we need the y-axis? Because here, very special. They say only the data value. Yeah, it's okay. Erase. Okay. Let's continue. Next, place the content of the file in prices on the left side. The content of this. So let's resize. We're going to copy this. And then I'm going to paste it on the left. format it to look like this. So that means there is border, and then it is all center aligned vertically and horizontally, and then we can see not really center aligned, it's left aligned, except for the first row, center aligned, and it has a bigger font. Check. Let me add some cushion to the left and right. Not very nice though. I don't really like it. Delete. Okay, they want us to format to look like that, so this is what I'm gonna do. Make it nicer a bit. So there's a table with 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. 4 column, 5 rows. That's okay. And I'm gonna paste that data. Okay, so that's gonna be border, and then the fill up is there's no fill in. It almost looks the same, but it's okay. Center, larger font, it's all vertically centered. So there's cell padding, but we can't. Let me increase the font size a little bit. Okay. Continue. Print the slide with the title "Our Top Performing Students" in a single page full slide. Print, which is slide 5. Now we only want the current slide, and then full page print. This is our printout for actually. Our top performing students slide. Then we want to print all the slides. Print all the slides in handout with 2 slides, which is this one, each filling half pages like this. Okay, we want this. So this is P5, all slides. And let's check. This one I'm going to change back to P3. This is our P1. These are all our printouts. There's our last one. This is our 4th printout. This is our report, another report, and then this is our document report. So that's all. We are done with this paper.